Hi everyone, welcome back to Atlantic Fleets. Here we are with the Kriegsmarine in December 1939. Last time, still reeling from the shock of losing a battleship and a cruiser. We are here, licking our wounds. Down here in Dakar we got the heavy cruiser Admiral Graf Spee, the light cruiser Nuremberg and the destroyer Z4 with some light damage. They are patrolling off Dakar, trying to get the shipping as we can. Last time, of course, the pain of losing the Scharnhorst and the Admiral Hipper, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just shocking. So we need to get the fleet back up to some further strength. We've got 41,000 renown. Obviously the Scharnhorst and Gneisenau classes are already gone. We've got the Bismarck, but they are out of our price range. We've got no... there, we could buy the Blucher or the Prince Eugen. They've got 8-inch guns. 31,000. That would spend a lot of our money, although we could use a capital ship, you know. We've got a couple of Königsberg class light cruisers available in the Königsberg and the Karlsruhe. 21,000 for those. 21,500 for the Leipzig class light cruiser, but there's none of those left. Auxiliary cruiser Atlantis, 8,000. We're going to buy Atlantis. Yes, we are. Right. We've got the Cormoran as well. I'm going to buy her as well. We're going to have 2 auxiliary cruisers. Did I buy her? Oh, it's not available. Okay, fine. I should read the little bit at the bottom there. And then I'm going to buy some U-boats. U-boats, 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 U-boats. We love the U-boats. Right, some classic Type 7s. You know, the ultimate classic U-boat. Let's buy number 33. Let's buy U-34. And buy U-35. We were going to stay at 20, weren't we? So there we go. We'll stay at that, and that takes us down to 26,989 renown left. So, with these boys in town now, U-32, I think. Nope, we haven't brought her back for resupply. That's okay. They're all looking grand. So, Gneisenau is out in 1 turn. Now we might keep her with the Atlantis and the Z5. And we'll spread the U-boats out into the world. Release them into the world. Fly, my pretties, fly. U-32 and 33, we'll just move up there for the moment. And U-34, 35 will move into the UK waters. And with U-31, she's got 5 torpedoes. She can move back into Kiel, and we'll get her resupplied. Wonderful. Good. Good. So we've got U-boats all the way around there, covering the Atlantic crossing as best they can with only the few numbers that they have. We've got a U-boat in the Med as well, U-38, doing what she can. I think that'll probably do for this turn. Right, nothing to report in week 2 of December 1939, which is good. It allows us to get the Gneisenau, the Atlantis, and the Paul Jacobi. We'll move those up to Bergen as well, or just past Bergen. We've got U-31, who has completed her refit. We'll move her up into the UK waters, and then we'll move U-34 to the Bay of Biscay, so we'll cover that off. And then we've got U-32 and 33. I'm going to push those over here, and they're going to probably go in front of the battleship, because we want to get our battleship out in the Atlantic, don't we, to cause some damage. We don't want to get her bogged down around the British Isles, otherwise she'll never get anywhere. Meanwhile, up here in the Faroe Isles, U-32, 33 and U-39 have come across and ambushed a war party. Led by the battleship King George V, the heavy cruiser Exeter, and the destroyers Ashanti, Jervis, and Venetia. So we can get some revenge. Right, here we are then. Let's see how this is going to pan out. We've got the King George here, the Exeter there. I've got U-33 over there. Which way are they going? They're going away from us over here. Okay, U-33 is in a nice position then. So if we can get some shots from U-39 away at King George, U-32 maybe at the Ashanti, and we'll hold U-33 until the Exeter and the George get closer. I think that's probably going to be the plan. Let's have a look at the George. Oh, look, that's a beautiful battleship, isn't it, eh? That is a beautiful battleship. Right. Back to little old U-boat. Let's move forward then. Now, range is 10,000. It's not good, is it? But what we can do, she's not going to be dodging. We fire one right. Oh, it's slightly out of range actually. Okay, we'll fire one down there, but the rest seem to be out of range. However, we do have an airstrike. I may hold that. I may hold that. We may need that in a second. Let's see what we can do with our U-boats first. Right, you. I want you to actually dive. You're going to sit there and pop up when the King George is in front of us. I don't want the destroyers detecting you early and coming for us. And here we have U-39. Let's get to flank speed and we'll start turning to port. Now, can you... How far are you? 6,900. Here we go. We can get a full salvo against the George right now. So, torpedo solution of 339.5. Tick over. Tick over. Ah, okay. 30. So what I'll do, I'll put them that side. I'll put one that side. And then this one we'll put there, just in case she decides to turn away. We'll put it on her nose. So that's the kind of torpedo to try and keep her honest. Oh, she's moving straight forward. They haven't spotted us yet, which is good. So this may be a wasted torpedo, but it doesn't matter. If we get 3 good strikes on her, I'll be happy. Right, flank speed and try and move in. How far is she? 8,000. What's the Ashanti? 7,300. Now, the chances are the Ashanti is going to move once the torpedoes strike that. So, let's not waste the torpedoes this time. We'll hold them. And you're moving into a good position, so we'll move you that way, and you can wait. And then we've got U-39. You just stalk them and reload some torpedoes, please. Oh yes, it looks like we're going to get 3 good hits here. Maybe not this time. Not this time. Continue to move forward. No action. We don't want to give our position or the game away until those torpedoes strike home. So it's all very much quietly at the moment. Oh, they ran out of steam! Oh! Only one struck home. That's frustrating. Oh, it's okay. We don't have the range to fire the torpedoes. We've got 1 bomber. We're going to hold off on that because we've still got this U-boat sitting here nicely. 1/3 speed. You just sit there quietly. They're going to go nuts like an angry hornet's nest now that that torpedo is struck home. Torpedo reloaded. Nice. We will launch that. Oh, it says it's too far. 9,000. Okay, we'll hold off then. Okay, the Exeter is making maneuvers. This is why I didn't fire it. Well, A, they were just slightly out of range. but I didn't fire at the destroyers because they'll move so quickly. Now the good news is, obviously the Exeter's coming back, so what we're going to do is hold her torpedoes, and probably when the Exeter comes this way, well, the destroyers as well, try and pick them off. With her, all stop, just stay quiet. You're going to sit there until the battleship comes along. Not give away your position. And we'll see what we can do. Oh, she is moving now. King George has decided to do some dodging, which you'd expect. Right. Bit of game of chess at the moment. We're just moving the pieces. Stay quiet, stay hidden, keep it secret, keep it safe. We could chance use the bombing raid now, but I think we might want to lighten the anti-aircraft fire first, because that could be a decisive blow later in the battle. So we're not going to use that ace too soon. Right, here we are. I think next time we'll come up to periscope depth and we'll launch those torpedoes. Torpedo reloaded, nice. Obviously the two chasing, A, they're to tackle the destroyers, but B, their job is to sink the Exeter. Boom! Good news is they haven't detected the one sitting right over here. I'm quite happy for these to be on the surface. Well, not on the surface, but on periscope depth. Right. What is the range to you? 4,000 meters. Do you know what? Let's go one more turn, and we'll turn side to starboard. We might as well bring them in nice and close. Might be an opportune moment to have a shot at the Exeter now that she's turned like that. How far away is the Exeter? 11th. Oh, she's too far. She's too far. We've got the destroyer Shanty here, 7,000 meters. Closing in. 6,000 meters. We're fine. Right. It says surface, but come up to periscope depth. We'll just ascend a layer. Boom, there we are. Torpedo tubes 1 to 4. Warm them up. Here we are. 5,200 meters from the the King George V. Got everything wrong in that sentence. Torpedo solution of 7.4. About there. We'll do a full spread. Fire. This is for the Scharnhorst. Meanwhile, U-39, how far are you from Exeter? 12,000 meters. From Ashanti, 4,000 meters, right. I'm actually going to turn you to starboard. We can use a rear firing tube against that one, but keeping the Exeter in our sights. Right, Exeter's moving away. Oh! They've also got air cover. With, no. I'm looking for the... Oh dear, this looks dangerous. This looks dead. We're dead. U-39 has been sunk by short Sunderland bombers. Four good torpedo hits against the King George. U-39 is gone there. Right. Move forward. We will have a shot at the Ashanti. With the torpedoes rather than the gun. I don't fancy anyone's going to go out and man the deck gun in this weather. Well, the fact that it's underwater is probably the more pertinent point. Right, you reckon there. So we're going to do a bit of a spread. For little old Ashanti. And then we'll probably look to... if we get another round out of our... Here we go. How is King George doing? Oh, she's listing. But she's not too bad, sadly. I thought that'd be 5 torpedo hits she's taken now, wouldn't it? 4 there, and she took one on the rear somewhere. You can see the 4 holes there. Definitely taking on some water. Her front turrets are out of action, which is good. And normally we said, oh, we'll wound them heavily and then we'll walk away, but... Hard to starboard. Oh, that wasn't very hard to starboard. Can we get our rear tube in the action? No, we can't. Right, what we'll do then, let's do an airstrike, and we'll do it on... Oh, the Exeter. We'll do it on the Exeter because she is away. Oh, I don't know. Maybe actually we'll try and get the King George. Obviously the opportunity will be to try and knock her out completely, but you're just looking at the destroyers are still hanging around the battleship. There, that's what I feared. Oh, that's why I didn't use it early. Maybe the over in the Exeter that would have also been shot down, so as long as they don't have any more air attacks, we should be okay. Oh, they're going to miss. Oh, she did enough to dodge them. That spread wasn't wide enough. That sun is really... Wow. Right, let's not give up the ghost. We still have a torpedo. Ashanti 352. 3. Loose. Torpedo away. Those torpedoes may get towards the King George. Possibly not, though. Starboard. We don't have any more airstrikes, but we might be able to. Torpedo solution of 241. 241 might just give us... No, it doesn't. It doesn't give us the rear tube. We don't have any forward firing tubes either. Okay, you just sit there dangerously. Oh, there he is there, right there. Gosh, she's turning tight, isn't she? She's turning a lot better than the German destroyers. Yep, see, she's dodged that one as well. Oof. Well, we've repulsed her for now. Now, continue hard to starboard. I think we've got a torpedo tube in the forward tube as well. So the Exeter, torpedo 210. 210, which should be... Actually, I'm going to hold off firing at the Exeter. Uh, 358.7. Is she going that fast? We'll loose that one. It's not going to make it this turn. That's why I'm not going to fire the rear one, because it's right in that awkward space between going to hit in one go or two. The Exeter is now moving away. I think probably the best angle for the Exeter shot is gone, actually, but she was at that awkward distance. Oh, that torpedo has hit the King George. 6th torpedo hit against the King George. Right, you continue to move forward. Torpedo reloaded, nice. King George is now in. Yeah, she's in big trouble now. There, well, look where the torpedo hit. That's how much she's leaning over and listing. And I think actually she's rolling over. She's gonna go. She's gonna go. Nope, she's steadying. Maybe they're counter flooding now. I think it's only a matter of time for the King George. Meanwhile, turn starboard. Target the Exeter. Right, torpedo 189. She is turning away slightly, so we'll bring that in a little bit. Fire. Oh, how is she not rolling over? Oh, and I hit the Exeter. Why do we never look at the torpedo that actually does stuff? You always look at the dead one. So the Exeter's taken a hit, which is good news. Meanwhile, we're just chasing up in this one. She's still there. Right. So I'll look at the Exeter. Torpedo hit there. Difficult to see. Maybe a little bit lower at the rear, but it could be that she's just gunning it slightly. We'll move a touch forward. Do we have a front-loaded torpedo? No, not at the moment. Okay. Stand down. Oh. What I might do, now they're opening up on one of our U-boats, we might dive them down a bit. What we do not want to do is lose our U-boats before the King George has the chance to sink. So we're going to dive them down, just so they can't get them with surface fire. So they've got a little bit more protection. I'm going to move this time because it should be a torpedo reload. Torpedo reload, there we go. And it's worth the risk. Sorry. There we go. Torpedo solution 11.7. I'll fire it there. I don't think it's going to quite make it. So it should hit quite comfortably. She is vulnerable for this turn though. Boom! Torpedo number 7, I think. Move that U-boat forward. Torpedoes reloaded, nice. Oh, I think it hit next to that one. There's a massive gap there where two torpedoes have collided almost at the same point. Right, we'll dive this U-boat down. We'll just wait now. Okay, we're going to chance coming up to periscope depth. Going to risk it for a biscuit. Right. King George is right in front of us. Pop 2 into her stern. Hopefully that will finish off her, you know, her ability to stop any more issues. I don't know if we're going to have the angle to fire the rearward tube on this one. Let's say 154. Well, we might do, you know, 1549. That may be it. A shot to nothing. Oh, it's a dud torpedo. Dud torpedo. Have you ever known the like? Just when we need a good torpedo, we get a dud. Sod's law. And now we've put ourselves up on the firing block. Chopping block. And she's taken some damage from the shelling. Boom! The Jarvis is gone. Or Jervis. Wow, she's gone spectacularly. Wow. We still got U-32 following up. She's a little bit far out. She's been playing catch up the entire time. What we're going to do is dive and turn hard starboard. We've popped up, fired, sunk the Jervis, and had a dud torpedoes against the King George, but these destroyers are going to put themselves into play by the looks of it. The Exeter's running away. Oh, has this one detected the other? Has she detected you? Look, so if we have a... There is... I can't see a thing. So there's two destroyers over there. The Exeter is all the way over there. Crikey. I wasn't looking far enough. There's the Exeter over there. Blimey, okay. Still moving. Now. How close is she? Got a funny feeling we might be a bit too close for this, but... $1,200 meters. No, should be okay. We can just get the torpedoes in place. Right, I'll fire both because I don't know if one's going to be a dud. Boom! Vientia has been sunk. Good. Well, we had to use both there. It was do or die, that maneuver, and we made it stick, which is grand. Now the Ashanti is going, I see you. Oh, and she lands some very close shots, which could do us some serious bother. So what we'll do, let's just take stock. Pressure hull has taken some damage. Let's dive down and away. Torpedo reloaded, nice. Oh, is that the We've got a torpedo in the front. Do we have a torpedo in the rear? Yeah, we do. Okay. How's the Prince? I keep saying the Prince George. The King George still alive. It's going to be a long engagement, this one, but it's worth it to take down a battleship. Let's get on to the King George V's port side, and then we'll fire a torpedo into this, and then that should be the end of her. Continue moving up. It's been the story of U-39. She's been constantly trying to chase the play all through the engagement. This is over there. Well, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey. Right, we've got the Ashanti right above U-33 right now, so we are going to go flank speed and hard port. Hopefully that's going to be enough for the inevitable depth charges which are coming this time. Uh-oh. Oh, U-33's gone! Damn! Okay, U-32 has finally managed to get into a position with these two ships turning around. I think now we are 8,000 meters, 5,000 meters from the Ashanti. This is going to be probably as good as we're going to get in the next couple of turns. Let's try and close a little bit more before they spot us. She's still turning our way. She's good. The Ashanti is 5,000. King George 5,200 meters. Right, this is it. This has got a bit all helm. Let's just continue forward. 6,000 meters. Right. I fancy a shot at this. 340. Let's try and see if we can get the Ashanti down, just for the sake of U-33. And then we'll target the King George, which is at 356.2. We'll do a spread there. Fire. Torpedoes away. Boom! Oh, only one torpedo. Oh, the King George is gone. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Finally. The 8th torpedo. King George is obviously doing a slight turn and not going as quick as we thought. Is that the Exeter over there? It is. The Exeter's sailing away. I think we'll let the Exeter go because we're never going to catch her. But finally, revenge has been has been sought for the Scharnhorst. The King George V battleship has been sunk, and for all our other U-boat friends who sadly perished in this battle, we managed to clear out the 3 destroyers as well. Happy days. Happy days. We're going to disengage. Brilliant. So, we're sad to report the loss of the crew of U-33 for 800 tons and U-39 for 1,032 tons. However, they did not go into the night without a shout. The destroyers Ashanti Jervis and Vienita was sunk for 1850, 1690 and 1300 tons respectively. The heavy cruiser Exeter was torpedoed with one torpedo but received light damage. However, the prize and the befitting revenge that we've been seeking, the battleship King George V, sunk for 38,000 tons after 8 torpedoes. Incredible, and a couple of duds in there as well. Fantastic. Boom. But it's not over yet. In the Labrador Sea, U-28 has come across the destroyer Valorous on her own. I'm not sure what she did. Maybe a little patrol. Let's see what we can do. Destroyer on U-boat action is always a bit of a thing, especially when we're behind the ship. Yeah, okay. But this is not... I don't know why you'd engage from this angle. It makes no sense. Let's just go down to a safe distance, or safe depth. You can't really get a shot off at this angle. Do we have any air support? No, okay. Okay. Valorous is going to come around. And maybe then present us with a potential shot. Okay, so we'll turn to starboard. Setting up for where we perceive her to be coming from. Oh, she's turning away. Yeah, okay, we'll continue forward. Valorous may just sail on away. There's not much we can do to stop that. Yeah, Valorous is gone. Yeah, we're not going to chase her. We can't chase her. So that's a bit of a... How did we get light damage? Do we? I hope we started with light damage. Meanwhile, it's not over yet. The game wants revenge. You know how the game is. Cape Verde, just off there. The heavy cruiser Admiral Graf Spee and the light cruiser Nuremberg and the destroyer Z4 have come under attack from a submarine, Thistle. They have the initiative. This is my heavy cruiser gone straight away. The game will always try to level the scores. Right, where is she? Can we not see her? Damn. It's quite a still sea, so we might be able to spot the white water around the periscope. Let's get the old binoculars out then. Can we spot her? Maybe a bit of a zoomed out approach would be better, because she might be closer than I think. Basically, just try and, out of the corner of your eyes, see where the white water doesn't actually dissipate. And I must admit, I look about this range, I don't look closer. So she could be sitting right here and I probably wouldn't spot it. Oh, it's always worrying when you can't see them. Haha. Done. That's not good. Right. What we'll do, we'll go to flank speed and we'll do a turn anyway. Hopefully it's going to be a good turn. It gets us out of trouble, but who knows? I can't see anything to shoot at, so we won't shoot at anything. Again, we'll go speed and we'll turn, just to present a different target solution if they're lining us up for a shot. Right, come on, Z4. Find them. Find them, find them, find them. Right, I'll do your starboard turn for you. See if that picks anything up. Ooh, a quick flash. So, hang on. I think she's over here. Is this like I should have been a bit more prepared? I think she's over here. To our port side. Medium range as well. It's behind us. Come on, I should be able to spot this. Sometimes it is just worth taking a bit of time. Probably spotted it about 6 times now, haven't you? I have not. Okay. Still can't see it. We'll do a turn to starboard. Let's get our secondaries. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some shots out there. And this is so... As a bit of an exploratory shot. Just to see if there's anything there, you know? It's such a quick go, we don't get a chance to actually see their ship move. Right, here we go. Okay, she's back there. Go forward this time. She is over there somewhere. We'll start from the back, 180. She was definitely more towards the 240, 250, wasn't she? There's the watch crews when you need them. I swear I'm blind. I can't see them. It could be the mist, maybe. That's what's preventing me seeing it. Or it could be just my bad eyesight. Right. Well, I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna say around about there. Just under 250. If it could be the case that we just drive these at pace out of the way. Let's try and bring Z4 around so maybe she can pick him up. It's not as if she's hiding the periscope, and it's right there. Alright, must be getting towards the 180 now. I swear I'm blind. Don't see him. We'll just sail away from it. I think that's probably the easiest way. Maybe send Z forward to have a look. Honestly, I don't see anything. Ah, contact. There she is. Right, good. She should be on the map now. There she is. Try and blast her out of the water. See, I still can't. As I said, I'm blind. I can't see that at all. Okay. Don't know what the... let's go for about, I don't know, 6, 7. Wind's quite light. It's probably far too much. Ah, we passed over it then. I saw it then. Get our light cruiser out. And we'll send our destroyer in. Targeted, good. Let's bring that down to about 5. That's short that time. Let's target the pistol. Elevation 8.7. 8.8, there we go. Tink to the port. That might have given her a little bit of damage. Right, so 5 was a little bit short, so let's go up to 6. That must have done some damage. Sheer water pressure change must have caused a little bit of creaking, if nothing else. Right, we're probably getting as close as we want to get to this U-boat now. 5,800 meters. Boop. Elevation 7.6. 7.6. No, we were on the money last time, weren't we? Okay, so yeah, 7.6. 7.5. Tweak. Fire. Yeah. Okay, I thought that was a little bit far. Probably far at that again. Should have moved away. No, she does need a little slight tilt up. Wasting big shells on her, but that's fine. It's fine. It's kind of what we do. 5.4. I suppose we could lose a torpedo at her. Solution. Which way is she facing? Is she facing directly at us? Yeah, she is. She's slightly annoying. So what we'll do, we'll pop a torpedo there. We'll pop a torpedo there. We'll pop a torpedo there. Bit of a waste, but It's at a terrible angle. Gonna hold fire. Of course, what she'll probably do is just dive now, which is fine. So what I might do with the destroyer is start to follow those torpedoes in. So if she does dive, we can get in there quick with the depth charges. Boom! The Thistle sunk. Nice. We only need the one torpedo. The two outer ones. That's just. I thought she was going to dive or swerve. But there we have it. The SS Thistle sunk for 1600 renown. That'll teach her for trying to pick on our cruisers. And Z4 destroyer still has light damage, which is grand. Woof! But we survived that. And all seems to be well for the moment. So we're in week 2.5, December 1939. We have sunk their battleship. Haha! The King George V has been sunk. A number of destroyers have also met their watery grave. And we've just sunk the submarine SS Thistle, which tried to sink our heavy cruiser and light cruiser as well. But good. That's not bad. Obviously, we lost a couple of U-boat crews today, which is always sad. We'll pay our respects to them, but they went out in style, and they've certainly made good on their duty. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, hit that thumbs up. It really does help the channel and the series grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe, tickle the bell so you don't miss the next video release. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.